In this movie, let's continue working with media, but this time let's look at some of the elements, the extensions you can install to also work with media. You can have your media manager and upload all those files, but let's look at some more options. One of the options that's very easy to install is this simple image holder. It's just a basic module, and if you read the description, it talks about if you just want to put an image on your site without having to deal with any other components, this is the way to do it. We could just throw the image on the site. So it's 1.5 native, it's a module, that's where I'm going to find it. So let's go ahead and download it. And we'll select here. And right here is the simple image holder and the file. We want the 1.5 zip file, so I'm going to save the file to my desktop. The file is saved, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go into my extensions and I'm going to install that zip file for the simple image holder. I'm going to browse for it. It's on my desktop. Module SIH for simple image holder. Let's upload it and install it. It should give us this success information, and right here again it tells you specifically what it's for. So let's go to our modules within our extension manager so you can see. There it is, mod SIH. Okay, so let's go to our extensions again and let's go to the module manager. Simple image holder, right now it's not enabled, so let's enable it. And let's click on it and go in there and actually make some settings. Gives it a title. We can show the title right now just so you can see where it's at. We're going to enable it, of course, where it's going to be. We'll leave it at the left. Again, it gives us the description. Right now, let's just put it on the home page instead of all the pages. All this information, the only one you got to put in is the image location. I'm going to use images stories, and then let's use our FTP program and take a look at one of the files in there that we can use. Images stories, and then here are several different ones. Let's use the key.jpg. There we go. I'm not going to worry about all of this. I'm not going to link it right now. I want you to just be able to see it. Any of the modules, if they come with extra information, make sure you read through that. It's telling you if you want that image to just show on specific dates, how you make that happen. If you want this to show on the first of the month, you type it certain ways. If you want it to be the second, type it another certain way. This image module is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and hit save. The item was saved. Let's refresh our home page back over here and see if we've got it. There is the simple image holder. Now our image is not showing up. So what we have to do is go back to our module. We'll click on it. Let's make sure our path is correct. Let's also go back here, make sure we're on our home page. Alrighty. We'll go to images, stories. Let's try the clock this time. We'll save it. And let's go back and refresh the page. And there it is. Either the key image was not going to show up correctly in here, something might be wrong with the image, or we typed in the path wrong. But that was just another image within that folder. So again, you've got to know the exact path to use this module. So make sure that you type it in correctly and you don't have any errors in that path. If for some reason it doesn't show up, I would retype the path or just pick another image to make sure that your module is working correctly. So right there, I just wanted to make sure that it was working correctly and actually activated. Then once that's done, then you can go back in there and move your image or redo that location. You can set the width and the height, especially if it's something for holidays or something to that effect. You could have certain images appear here and there. You could even have on a certain date, and if they see an image they can, get another 15% off or something like that. But this module is kind of fun to play with. So you might go look around at your extensions and see if there's any more media type image modules or extensions you want to load onto your Joomla site.